Hi, my name is Laylane Chagas. I'm a physiotherapist, and in this video I just want to give you some tips on how to perform a self-massage on your back lying down using a towel. So you want to ideally get a very thick towel or bath towel and then roll into a log. I have a very thin towel here, but a thick one will work best. So you want to roll into a log, and then you may start on your mattress because it's just softer and allow you to just recognize the areas where you have tension and how hard you can go on rubbing a log towel in your back, and then progress towards harder surface like a mat or lying down on the floor. So in here I'm doing a mat, and you are going to sit down first, and then depending on where your lower back pain is, if it's in the lower part, mid part, upper part, you're just going to localize exactly where you want to massage. So from there, just position the towel over there, and then you can just lie down on your back, let the log of the towel sit exactly on the spot you want to massage, and then the more you bring your knees towards your chest, the more pressure your back will make towards the towel. If you just prop your foot on a bent position, your knees on a bent position, the pressure will be less. So you can rate how far or how much pressure you put on the massage by positioning your legs. If you want to be here but you don't want to be holding too much, you can just hold your knees from behind if you don't want to put too much pressure on the knees. And from here, you just allow your knees to rock side to side, and that rocking effect will cause your lower back to rub over that towel and allow it for a deep massage. And you may go for self-mobilizations by bringing the knee over and over, and again that can have a rubbing effect. So you want to play with how soft your towel is, and how thick the log roll is, and how thick or soft the surface you're lying on is, to manage how much pressure you want to put on your back. And then you may have several areas to work on, so be mindful just to change the position, rocking. And if you're working higher at levels, for example, if you're working your mid upper back level, rolling the knee may work, but you may find it's more effective just to rest your feet down, and then you just rock your elbows side to side for that nice rub. So that's one way to work with the self-massage for the lower back. And you may want to use the log in the different directions for the upper back part. And from here, you just try to roll side to side with your knee. That's not as effective as with the towel when the towel is across, but you may be able to target some trigger points there as well. Another way for you to work on self-massage for your back is to use a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball or any rubbery ball that you can find on a store, or you may find it on a pet area as well in the supermarket. So lacrosse balls are the ones that work the best because they are rubbery but firm, and the size is good for any trigger point in the back. So ideally you want to just avoid any bony area like the shoulder blades or the spine per se, and you work more on the soft tissue area. So ideally you want to just be resting against the wall, and then you may position the ball in any area of trigger point that you have. So if it's in a lower level, for example, you can lean against the wall, and you're going to position your feet away from the wall for a deeper pressure there. So you're heavier leaning your trunk against the wall. If your feet are closer to the wall, you're not as heavy and the pressure will be less. So you can dose how much pressure you want to do in that massage. For example, if you are halfway, there's good pressure here, and then I just press on an area that is tight, and then from waist down you have to curl a little bit to create a nice spot for you to rub. And when you find it, you just rock side to side. I would suggest that you really focus on relaxing while you're doing that you don't wrestle with that movement, so you're not creating more tension while you massage yourself. And then once you gain that position, that you really found the sore spot or the tight spot that you want to work on, you just breathe out and rock your trunk side to side. And another way to call this one is the bear scratch exercise, like the bear scratching in the tree. You're just going to rub your back against that ball side to side, nice, gently, and then you may change the position several times. For muscles waist up, it's very important that you hug yourself there, so you create a more widening position of your rib cage as well, and you move your shoulder blades apart, because it's just painful to rub over the shoulder blade. And then you can do a deeper curling down, and again you rub side to side on those trigger points, up and down. Just make sure you're really doing a very good massage on those trigger points. And then you can work your entire back like that. The more relaxed you are on that curling down, the more relaxation you may find with the exercise. And you may end up massaging the upper back as well. In here, you just rub over the area, avoiding those lumpy bones in your spine. But it's a little bit more difficult because the ball tends to escape. And then the back of the shoulder blade, the flat part, not the bony part there, the flat part where you have muscle on top, especially muscles of the rotator cuff there, or the rhomboids, then you can give a nice rub or a deeper massage. So this is just a tip on how to tackle tightness, trigger points, or knots in the muscles that you develop through time. Thank you.